I am Raziel.
What's up, guys? Raziel here again, and I've got some more leaks for you. Some of the leaks that I mentioned in the last one, namely the ninja trick attack, I have some more information about that. But we got some actual real images this time, not just the words of people, you know, on different forums of what they've seen at the event where they were allowed to play Shadowbringers. We have some actual proof here now. Now, again, grain of salt. Please take things with a grain of salt. Again, there are people that Photoshop and troll, but this doesn't really seem that way. So, again, for starting off, let's just get right into it. No fucking around. Sorry, you have to pardon me. I got a little sore on my shoulder here from falling down, but it's because I'm an old fucking man. But let's keep going. So, as you can see on the screen now, the icons are indeed confirmed. The images for Heaven on High, Paths of the Dead, for Gunbreaker and Dancer have been revealed along with their icons. So it was correct in my last video. This is 100% there. As you can see, this is direct from Final Fantasy XIV. From their Twitter feed, as you can see here. So that was correct. This is the icon for the tank, and the new DPS for Shadowbringers. Moving on. Okay, Paladins. I actually have some information for you this time. If you look, we don't have any details. I couldn't find any screenshots of the details of what these new abilities do. But as you can see, there are some abilities missing. Quite a few, actually. There's a handful that are missing. But you'll see the level 80 ability here. Let me make this a bit bigger for everybody so you can see. We have Confitor. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that, but it's and I'm going to catch shit in the comments for pronouncing things wrong, but go fuck yourself. I don't care. Okay, so Atonement, Intervene. We do have some information about Intervene. Holy Circle. So there's 4 new abilities for Paladin coming in Shadowbringers: Holy Circle, Intervene, Atonement, and Confitor. I don't know. But I will show you Intervene here. So with Intervene, rushes the target and delivers an attack with a potency of 200, maximum charges 2. So Paladins finally get a gap closer. For all my Paladin tank brethren out there, you deserve it. This is fucking great. So, but you cannot execute it while bound. It's a level 74 ability. This is really, really awesome. It might make me dink around a bit more on Paladin and Shadowbringers if this is the case. So, 15-yard range, 30-second recast time. So, there you go. Paladins. There's something for you guys. Next, now this is my shit. All right, this is what I'm down for. Let me make it bigger for everybody. As you can see, we still have Blackest Night, right? Edge of Darkness seems to be something that's new. And then Stalwart Soul, don't know what that does. Edge of Shadow, don't know what that does. Flood of Shadow, don't know what that does. Dark Missionary, we don't know what that does. But Living Shadow, the level 80 ability, conjure a simulacrum of your dark side to fight alongside you. So Dark Knights are going to get a pet of some kind. This really has me fucking stoked. This looks really fucking cool. I'm super, super, super excited about this here. So 24-second duration, 2-minute recast time is what it looks like. So, and it costs 50 blood gauge. So another blood gauge spender. I imagine, as you can see here, this is not a blood gauge, it's MP, that's MP. Living Shadow is probably going to be blood gauge. Stalwart Soul is probably going to be blood gauge. As you can see, they do not have any cost. But we'll see. We'll see what it is when we get more information. But right there, guys, I really, with this, I'm inclined to believe that Dark Knight is going to be an off-tank, very likely, since it seems to be that their new abilities are focused on damage, which I'm okay with. I'm completely okay with. As long as I can still main tank if necessary, I'm completely fine. But this looks really, really, really interesting. Moving on. So, all tanks. I think this kind of confirms what I said earlier. Tank stances are probably going away. It's a baseline trait. Look, level 1 for Gladiator. I'm imagining it's going to be level 1 for Marauder and level 1 for Dark Knight as well. I mean, 30 for Dark Knight, because that's where they start. And probably 60 for Gunbreaker. Reduces damage taken by 20%. Furthermore, a bonus to maximum HP is granted based on your Vitality attribute, and a bonus to damage dealt based on your Strength attribute. So we heard some rumors that tanks were going more towards vitality is what increases their damage. This kind of goes against that. But we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. But I think if this is accurate and true, I think it means that tank stances are gone. I think that's probably most likely. How do I feel about it? I'm okay with it. But again, I'll have to see how it plays before I give my final decision. Here, Trick Attack. So you ninjas, no, Trick Attack didn't go away. So you guys still have Trick Attack, which I'm completely cool with. I think that's fine. It looks like they might be getting some more mudras, but we're not 100% sure about that. But as you can also see, we have Misui, Bunshin, and I can't see what the other ones are, but Bunshin's a level 80 ability. We don't know what it does. I don't have any information, but you can see an icon of 2 different people there. What it is, I don't know, but I'm imagining we're gonna find out really soon. I play Ninja a little bit. I dabble in it. I got 1 to 70, and I've cleared some endgame content with it. I call it the Carpal Tunnel class, but I like it, but it's not my favorite. But for all you ninjas out there, you still have Trick Attack, so don't despair. Fairy Gauge. So there's a Fairy Gauge here that was revealed for Scholars. So using the action Summon Seraph replaces Eos or Selene with Seraph. The Fairy Gauge will indicate how much time remains before she must return. So a buffed pet, as you can see here, the Scholar using said pet alongside their pet already there. Really interesting to see how this plays out. Again, take everything with a grain of salt, but again, a lot of this stuff doesn't look fake. It doesn't look fake to me. It looks pretty accurate. Now, I almost ended my video, and then while I was creating the video, the person in my Discord shared some additional information. Now, this stuff, please take with a very big grain of salt, because again, all this is not confirmed. There's no actual graphical evidence, but this is a list that was written up about what was played at the event and what people saw. So again, grain of salt, but let's just move right for it. Every class have ultimate skills. Sounds like they want to make it so you buff one target in the group to Massive, Dragoon, and Ninja for sure. No more Vitality melds, primary stat melds, but Jewelry have 2 slots. So you can't meld Strength, Dex, Vitality, it seems anymore. I don't know how that'll work, but we'll see. And there's a new materia. Don't have any details. Someone commented the trust system won't work for good players, but for bad players, it's going to be amazing. I don't know 100% what that means. But quality of life, no more slashing, piercing, blunt debuffs are going to be in the game. That's something we kind of all figured was coming. UI changes. You can see better percent now as well on targets. Going under 1%, your job bar will get like a facelift to lift up. That's really good that now under 1% you can see an actual percentage. So you're not constantly, like 1%, 1%, 1%, 1% on a boss fight. But anyway, general tank, no more stancing. You have it inbuilt in your kit. Think traits. Dark Knight. This class is the poster boy for the expansion. Fuck yeah. We'll have a clone that can maintain aggro. That clone ability I mentioned earlier. It's going to be huge. New animations. Living Shadow, the NPC that gave you the quest in Heaven's Word, 24 seconds, spams every CD you got. Holy fuck. I don't know how accurate that is. Like spreading Blackest Night. You can spread Blackest Night to more than just one extra target. That one target at a time. We'll see how that works. That sounds a little OP to me. Warrior. Huge potency on Warrior. 25-second ability CD that does 900 potency. Like upgraded warrior skills, very cool looking. You get upgraded raw int. Think of off tank, main tank ability, intervention skills. So the INT intervention you get. So probably warriors, I'm guessing, are gonna have the best movement of the tanks. We don't know a Gunbreaker's package yet though. Package, ladies. Something called Narshant Cleave, upgraded Fell Cleave, 100k plus HP for warriors. Okay, Paladin. Spirits Within is the old upheaval and decreases on HP. 2000 MP ultimate AoE skill with 800 potency. A gap closer that we saw earlier, stacks up to 2. So things are starting to fucking line up. 110k plus HP. I didn't see an HP measurement for Dark Knight though. Scholar. Fairies can die now. Bahamut Fairy, what the fuck? Constellation skill restores HP, cure potency is high, puts up a shield on amount of HP, but it's the fairy that does it. Seraphic Veil, buffed fairy. Sacred Soil gives regeneration, less dots, AoE dots, DOE. So yeah, it's again, I'm not super familiar with healers and scholars, so yeah, I'll be the first to admit I'm dumb when it comes to healers. I don't know very much about them at all. But for you healers, if that makes sense, go for it. Not a whole lot has changed though for scholar, but stuff has changed. Aether Flow is an attack skill that grants Aether. That's my dog in the background. You get a skill that helps you crit skills for spreading, etc. Indom is free. Seraph is an upgraded fairy. White Mage, reworked, redone. You get better holy skill, AoE. You get a new spam ability, Glare, most likely the wrong name. New dot, 60 potency, 30 second. Rapture, a better cure 2. 2-minute buff at 80. Massive healing skill buff for yourself. A god job is what people are calling it, which means it probably is going to get nerfed at some point. You get wings like the ones from EB or Ultima Emote. Astrologian, new spell. I'm not even gonna fucking attempt pronouncing that, whatever it was. I don't think that's what it's called. Ultimate skill is a 20-second buff that gives both stances. You basically become a super healer. No more spreading cards. Seems to be focusing on solo cards. Cards are changed as well. Lady of Crowns, Lord is buffed and balances. Chuck, I think that's CHA. I'm not sure what CHA stands for. Again, I don't play healer. Machinist, reworked, redone. Yoshi did listen to the community on this class. Hypercharge, overheat. Wildfire still the same. Potency gain overall and potency gain on Wildfire like self-trick attack. That's interesting. Now, drill, huge potency attack and increased battery charge by 10. Shares a caster with bio something. Again, this is not like super detailed. You get the Bard kit in Machinist now, in Mech now. Flamethrower can pot gain. Queen Turret, kind of like Blood of the Dragon. Queen Overdrive, explode very strong. You get a dot, Bioblaster. That's fucking cool. Bioblaster's from Final Fantasy VI. That makes sense. You can control the Queen Turret in Overdrive. 800 potency skill from Turret. It's a fucking robot. Think Bahamut. Machinists now also have Shrub. I don't know that what they're trying to say with that. I don't know if that's a misspell. Again, I've never played Machinist. I don't know. Dancer will be using dances, obviously. Think of a minigame Moodra uses. You get 2 to 3 dashes, some sort of movement ability. You can pick a partner. You can swap during fights, but the partner gets a boost from you. It's like Sinistry. It's a support job, but it will bring a lot of damage. Bard, new AoE skill, Shadow Bite. Need to use dots to increase. Is now on perma. Let's see. Summoner, huge rework and amazing. You get Phoenix as a summon. You're going to be a real summoner now. Instead of spamming Ruin, you now rotate your summons around. No cast times, and they can't die. That's pretty fucking cool. Aether Flow is an attack skill, and it grants Aether, ? General Melee. So, from what I understand, most of the classes get a double ability, like a roll ability that doubles your skills. If you die and get raised up, you have them again. Combos are redone for most classes. Ninja, the big boy melee now. They're not just a trick attack, one-trick pony, like I did there. Duality is reworked into being a clone ability with a 2-minute CD. This clone will do what you do, minus mudras. So weapon skills, but full damage. Costs 40 Ninki. Kotsetsu have 2 uses now. Satsu. Something about ranking your ability up. You can consume your mudras into Ninki now. Trick attack remains the same. There was a bug in the media build. Okay. Overall potency gain on the board. A lot of skills get 50 and 10. New ability that allows you to use Assassinate without percentage, and percentage is removed. Shava is nerfed potency of 100, but you can spam it. There's a dog in the background. Hellfrog is nerfed. Okay, Tenchi Jin, huge buff, no more Ninki use. Dragoon, for you people that were in my other earlier, talking about Dragoon. New jump. New AoE jump, Super Dragonfire Dive, 500 potency. Impulse Drive is gone. You start your combo with full thrust now. Litany is nerfed. You get some sort of ultimate skill. It's like playing a Heavensward Ninja. I never played Ninja in Heavensward, don't know. Charge, Big Dive, Freeze Eyes. I don't know a lot of that means. I have a Dragoon, but I don't really play it that much. Monk, Fist of Fire is still in. It's your damage form. Fist of Wind now grants you access to 4 stacks of Greased. The trade-off is that you deal less damage. Some ability that freezes your stacks and in action. Interesting. Samurai, this is the other career class I'm really interested in. More potency on Madari, boosted dots, a new ability called Showa, something Jewish. Okay. You get a new chitin ability, basically. Samurai can go up to 1700 fucking potency, guys. Ton of potency gains. New chitin, it can be used together with the original chitin, but damn. Single target Gurren attack, 1050 potency. A lot more AoEing on Samurai. It's very strong. Subegachi. Yeah, so some more leaks here. So again, take it with a grain of salt. Some of these jobs I never played, so I don't know what I'm talking about. And if you play that job, you might be like, oh shit, or oh fuck. But let me know what you think in the comment, guys. If this is true, how do you feel? Do you think it's true? How do you feel? And yeah, now time to get back to the video where I had to cut this in. That's pretty much it, guys. That's what was revealed to me today on my Discord. Big shout out to Nola in my Discord, one of my Twitch followers, for sharing this with me. Credit goes to him for finding it. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think about these further job reveals, these further leaks that have come out? Let me know your opinions and what you see. For the people that said in my, before that it was fake and, this is bullshit in my previous video. I said at the beginning of the video, take it with a grain of salt, and it looks like a lot of the stuff I mentioned is actually the case, so go fuck yourself. You were wrong. Anyway, and I'll be the first to admit when I'm wrong. I said Trick Attack, I heard it was getting removed, and it's not, so I was wrong. But anyway, guys, this has been Raziel. Tell me what you think about the leak changes so far. I'll try to cover as much of it as I can as it comes out. Tomorrow we have the live letter, so I'll definitely be covering that when we get more information about the job changes there. But anyway, guys, this has been Raziel. As always, follow me on Twitch and Twitter, and keep it real.